Most students have big ideas, but the problem is they don't have the right space, the right mentorship, and it's too late when people actually realize the potential of that idea. At Vedam, we are trying to change this. And one of the most exciting part that we are building right now is the innovation lab. The Innovation Lab will make you ready for the real world. At the Innovation Lab, you'll be at the cutting edge of the technology. You'll learn a lot of amazing things and you'll build actual real world projects and you will become an amazing CSAI engineer. Vedam Innovation Lab is a place where you'll actually convert your ideas from paper to reality. And with me, there is someone who has been at the heart of this whole Innovation Lab project, and it's Subhesh.
Thanks, Nishant. Honestly, I'm glad we are doing this.
Students have a lot of questions around Innovation Lab, and me and Subhesh will try to debunk all those doubts and questions in this video. So let's start this. So the first question that pops up in most students' mind is, why exactly are we building this Innovation Lab?
So when I was starting my first startup in my second year, I had to struggle with every small things. Like I wanted a space for my team to work. It was tough to get that. I wanted some kind of mentorship with every small things. It was not there. Then I wanted small support financially, right? It was not there. So we have taken all the learnings from that, incorporated it in Innovation Lab, and that's what Innovation Lab fundamentally is. So Innovation Lab is not just another space in the campus. We have designed it with real intent. It's not about shiny tools, but rather building a culture of innovation. One thing I want to mention is the projects that we'll be building in Innovation Lab are other than the 50 plus projects we have in our curriculum. So here, let me be hopeful. Maybe we'll get a lot of tech startup from Vedam School of Technology.
And one more thing, when we are building this lab, when I joined Microsoft Hyderabad, there is a space called the Garage. So in that space, you get to work on a lot of projects, lot of side projects. If you have something in your mind, you can just go there, work on that. You get tools, you get a 3D printer there. So if you have some idea to print something, you can go there, you can actually 3D print your stuff. Then you get robotics support, you get other stuff as well. And it's more of an innovation that you can do there, that we wanted to add to Vedam School of Technology. So mixing both the ideas, if you need mentorship, if you need to build some project, if you want to create a drone which can help in firefighting, you can do that actually there, and you can run the simulation in the simulator that we have provided you. You can actually create rovers, you can work on your AI models, you can also create a game maybe in AR, VR. So you have a lot of options when you go there in the Innovation Lab, and the idea, the innovation part came from the Garage. A little inspiration was taken from there.
So at Google as well, we had this 20% rule, meaning you can choose something outside of your work. So let's say you are a Java developer there and you can spend 80% of your time doing the job assigned to you and utilize the remaining 20% to do something that excites you. Maybe pick some ML project, some AI project. Our Innovation Lab has this learning as well. Everything that we'll do is going to be beyond the curriculum that we are studying in the classroom.
So we are talking about the Innovation Lab, but how can someone actually submit their project, or how will we select the projects? Students have this doubt as well.
So every student or a team has to submit this proposal mentioning their idea, how long do they need access of Innovation Lab, what are the hardwares they need, and the most important thing, they need a mentor approval for this.
So in a way, we are filtering out hobby projects into high intent work that they can do in the Innovation Lab, right?
Yeah, but not to exclude, but rather to focus, so that the projects they are trying to work on, they have full intention of doing it.
So they can actually convert their hobby into a startup.
So let's go deeper. Let's walk our student through each section of Innovation Lab. Let's start with our AI zone.
So in our AI zone, we have high performance machines where you can actually work on your AI models, your AI tools that you might build as a startup. And you also have access to Apple Vision Pro, you have access to Meta Quest and other tools as well that might come later in the later stages, or whenever they come, we'll actually give you access to those tools which you can use to build your real world projects. Maybe you want to build a game in AR VR, you can use the Apple Vision Pro or Meta Quest 3. If you want to train something, you can use the machines that we have provided you. If there is a high intensity task that cannot be done on the MacBook that we have provided you, you can use this lab. So AI ML zone will be for this, for experimenting, for working on your ideas and actually converting your hobby into a real world startup.
The second zone is basically our robotics zone. So let's talk about that.
So for Robotics Zone, the actual idea came from the garage, as well as when I was in college. So I was a part of Aries Robotics. So it was a society where we used to build rovers, Mars rovers. So we participated in IRC, India Rovers Challenge, then URC and ERC also, European and USA Rover Challenge. So we got selected for ERC, which was in Europe, but due to some reasons we were not able to go there. But we were selected, and that whole process was amazing. We get to learn a lot of things. People from different disciplines came together, built a actual working rover. So you can also build similar, like students can also build similar projects in the robotics lab. You'll have access to Raspberry Pi, Arduino boards, and multiple other things that you actually need to train or build something related to IoT or maybe rovers or anything, right? So you get there. So robotics, maybe so anything related to robotics, not just rovers. You can build humanoid arms, you can build anything that comes to your mind.
In fact, my last year project was based on robotics. So I built this underwater vehicle which was used to collect dustbins out of river or sea. So
amazing.
We can build something like that as well.
Sure.
Okay, so let's talk about our last zone inside the innovation lab, which is drones.
So nowadays you might have seen a lot of use cases, real world use cases for drones, maybe food delivery, maybe package delivery. Then you have drones which are used for fire. When there is any fire, drones are used to put out that fire. Then it is also used in agriculture to spray out pesticides, right? So there are multiple ways that drones can be used. So we thought it needs a different section altogether, because mixing robotics itself has a lot of things that you can build there. We wanted to have a separate drone lab, and in this drone lab you can also build sample rockets. You can build anything that can fly. So it's a drone lab, but you can use it for simulations. You can build 3D print stuff there, and there are endless use cases that you can actually build there. And maybe a new drone startup or maybe a hardware startup might come out of Vedam from that drone lab. So let me ask you the last part of the innovation lab, how we are linking it with the VC fund that we have, and what exactly is the startup zone or the collaboration zone that we have in our innovation lab.
Okay, so a student submitted a proposal, and let's say the team has a mentor approval as well. So we let them into our innovation lab. Now let's say after 2 months or 3 months, they have come up with a MVP, prototype or MVP, minimum viable product, and now they want to go to market for it, right? So we have this VC fund there of up to 1 CR that will be distributing across multiple projects, and they can use that to plan their GTM and launch their product in the actual market.
So what about the collaboration zone?
Yeah, so let's say you are working in Robotics Zone and there is a team working in AIML zone, and you guys kind of want to combine something and build it, right? So we have a collaboration zone just outside of Innovation Lab to kind of have a discussion across multiple teams and come up with new ideas and execute.
Or maybe combine ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So what is the one thing that you want to happen in the innovation lab?
So honestly, I think I'm expecting students to fail there. So see, it's not always about perfection, right? It's more about, have you tried hard things early on in your career? Maybe you have built a drone that crashed, but the learnings that you get out of the failures, that is very crucial for your life, for your growth, right? Yeah. So what are you expecting out of this innovation lab?
Same as you, like you said, fail fast so that you can learn faster. So I also want students to actually build things fast. So I want them to use the latest tools, to use the latest technology, to try out whatever comes in their mind. I want them to try out as many ideas as they can, because when we were in college, it was very tough to work on an idea, maybe get funding, or maybe have a place where you can actually work on anything that you want. So we want to build a space where students can come and they feel comfortable in trying out and failing.
So yeah, I'm also expecting many projects, many products coming out of Innovation Lab at Vedam School of Technology.
So we'll see you inside.